Yo, okay, so I've been working hard, man. I've been trying to really get my mind right, get my energy together, keep pushing so that way I can find the real viewpoints of life that I need in order for me to continue forward down the path that I intended for me. Now, I'm not saying that I don't need help, which I do. I'm getting there, but there are things that I need to set for myself so that way when I do go along and try to move forward, I'm staying along my path. That I'm disciplined into where I want to go at what time I need to. Like making sure that my word is my word. Doesn't matter if doesn't mean it doesn't mean that I won't still get to where I'm going. Like my word is my word. If things happen that don't like correlate to what I'm saying and I may lose out on something because of it, I lost out. Like I have to be straight up. Like that's one thing that I have that I do not do. I don't stick to my word. I'm trying. No, I will from this day forward stick to my word. You can quote me on it for the rest of my life. If I don't stick to my word, you have full authority to check me. Like point blank. You know what I'm saying? I have to. I have to have this rigid line because that's what I need in order for me to move forward. That's the one thing holding me back is myself. Everything I've ever done in my life, the only thing that really gave me consequence was myself. So, my word. Um, I need to set clear intentions, which I think I have. I need to be disciplined in the path that I take, committed to the achievements that I will attain at this point. Like this year, this month, this day, whatever, that's what I'm setting for. That's my goal. I will achieve it. That's that. Don't need to do any more. Do not need to do any less. Achieve that. That's it. So, moving forward, I'm going to need some help. I am not God. I am not the Almighty Savior. I am not this one in a million amazing person. I'm me. Sure, I'm unique, but just like all humans, we need help with everything that we do. Like, at work, sometimes I have a lot of struggles trying to understand what I need to do next, what I need to achieve forward with, what I feel like is purposeful, not just for me, but for everyone around me. Like, what do I bring to the table? What am I giving? What am I sharing? What am I able to, what's the word? God, I've been trying to figure it out for a little while. It's like the act of giving, like incorporating, for lack of a better word. What am I incorporating into the environment that I inhabit? Like, what am I able to do? Like, it has to be something that isn't just myself. I don't like really being selfish because when I feel selfish, I get cocky. And when I get cocky, I get very arrogant, and then I'm very disrespectful, and that gives off the wrong impression. That gives off someone that has a chip on his shoulder, that sees like on a higher plane, looks down on people, that is so like full of himself that he won't even like take in anything. Like, oh, yeah, okay, but I'm still like this. I don't really understand that. At the same time, I've never been that super confident type. I've only been one type of confident, and it's been very toxic and very um, unrefined. We'll say that. So, moving forward in my life, I want to be able to convey life in a much broader, more open and inviting way, so that way I can still create and not forge, but create and see. I'm really bad at words now, but like I really want to take care of the relationships that I build. I want to make sure that they're long lasting and that they bear great fruit, not just for me, but for all of those who are involved. Like I said, I'm trying to practice abundance here, and this is going to be a really long path for me. Like, I want this to be like the growth of my rest of my life. Like, it's been a long time coming. I've done a lot of work. I acknowledge that. I am very happy. I'm very successful to get to this point in my life. Now it's time for me to make a leap. Now, I don't know where that leap's going to take me. I'm very scared. I have to be transparent about everything I do. I'm very scared to a point where I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. Like, the wrong thing. You know that feeling, that gut feeling, like, oh my God, you're doing something so wrong. But what I'm asking, is it wrong as in wrong in the context that I'm currently in, or wrong on a larger scale? Like, if I'm seeing wide frame, is this something that is going to maximize growth for me, or is it going to bring detrimental... See, I hate this. Like, is it going to be a detriment to my life? That's the real problem. I don't know. I'm afraid because I don't know. Most things I'm able to figure out. Like, I understand chain of events. I understand how the world works. I know that there's a system in place. I know how A gets to B because it rocks along this path and it does this as such. Like, I understand that stuff. I analyze it. I've done this for a lot of my life. I try to be very aware, but this I don't know. This I don't know because I am the risk. I am the variable in this equation. There's controlled and there's uncontrolled. I am the variable because I can fluctuate, I can shift, I can change. I can do a lot of different things. I can act a certain way because I've been familiarized with masking, people pleasing, and trying to convey other versions of self, like almost BPD, kind of like really, what I want to say, alternate realities. Like, how I approach, like, my approaches are very different. They can be. So I'm trying my best to be who I need to be. I lost my train of thought. As you can tell, if you read back, I lost my train of thought. But I'm trying my best to be that next person, trying to continue forward down a brighter path. I'm trying to live. Now, why? Why do I have this sense I need to live? It's because for the longest times of my life, I have had a struggle with trying to be happy, with trying to, like, feel like really myself, like that resonance. I hear that word a lot now, resonance, that sync with your soul, that rise in vibration, that trueness of self, that life that you actually get to live and you feel your heartbeat. Most times I'm very monotone. Doesn't matter what's going on, crazy highs or really deep lows, mood swings or whatever, my heart doesn't really change much. Sure, I'll cry, but I won't show like real emotions. I want to feel my heart thump every day. I want to be able to get that embarrassed feeling, like when everything gets all warm and high, you get like this tingles along your back and you're just like, oh, what's going on? And you're just like, ah. I want that. I want to constantly feel like I'm being like avidly watched, like in appreciation though, like not like watches and stalker, but it's like, oh my God, I'm really watching you live your life, and it's actually kind of cool. I want to learn more about you, like that engaging. That's what I want. I want to be engaged in my life. I want to live wholly for myself, open-hearted. I mean, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable. At least on here. In person, that's a different story. But I want to smile. Like, as I do here, like, it feels like such a great space to be in that I can literally just convey all that I have in my mind. That's how I want to live for the rest of my life. Like, there's so many beautiful things in this world I want to experience before I die, or this world changes to where we're no longer able to have these freedoms. Like, there's so many sensations I want to feel, so many winds I want to chase, so many clouds I wish to reach for, so many depths I want to explore, so many reefs, so many peaks, so many birds of feathers, everything I seek. I want to see it all. I want to experience it all. And I want to be the best person I can be while going towards those, while experiencing these. Trying to be. I'm not saying I'll ever reach a perfection. I'm here for progression. And each day is my testimony for that, towards that. We only got one life. And I want to make the most of it. I don't want to lay in negativity. I want to acknowledge the pain that I went through. Empathize with those who are still in it or have gone through it as well. And I want to continually raise my frequency, my vibration, my truth, my life. It's been really hard. It's gonna get a lot harder because, like everything in life, you gotta put in the work. I read a fortune. It said, "The one who climbs the tall tree is worthy of its fruits." Well, I'm trying to grow the tall tree and bring everyone along as we climb for it.